So when I look up FatFabFeminist, this is what comes up. Apparently, her account has been taken down. So it's a time for a celebration. This would be, though, her new account. Let's see what she has to say.
I am so tired of having my voice actively suppressed on this app. Like, I've had an account warning for literally weeks, and it's so frustrating because the video that got me into this situation, I couldn't even appeal, and it wasn't even posted. Like, it had 0 views, 0 likes, and like, there was nothing wrong with the video.
Multiple violations. Wow, your account is at high risk of being restricted due to multiple violations. Review our community guidelines to avoid losing access. Submit an appeal if you think we made a mistake in any of the violations. Well,
It was just because I was getting mass reported for talking about the whale, and so like
I wonder why. It could have been other things, right? Like accusing other people of being fatphobic because they were thinner than you, or they weren't using the chart, they weren't in a fat or whatever. They weren't like you. And you should have known at some point your words were going to get you in trouble. You've literally harassed people on the street for just looking at you. Come on. We know why your account is getting taken down. You know why.
account has just been like down, and like I haven't posted anything for weeks. I finally get back on TikTok, and I'm on live talking about my experience with medical fatphobia, all real and true events, and I got suspended for misinformation.
All real true events, guys, and she got suspended for misinformation? How did that happen? Oh no.
Are you kidding me? Like, people come on this app every day and spread nothing but hatred.
Oh, you mean like yourself, but you're not supposed to get called out for that, I see.
I come on here, I educate, I tell the truth.
You educate? You tell the... Whoa, girl, you are on a roll. Be ready to get this account taken down.
I don't do anything bad, and everything that I do...
Yeah, not like you haven't harassed people in public. Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
It's banned. And, like, I don't know what to do at this point because I'm literally being silenced. Like, it's so frustrating.
And you can't see why. You cannot see why. Really. Really.
Fat people do not have the same privilege online as everyone else. I am so...
No. No, you come on here and you preach about how good it is to be fat. How everybody would be happier if they were fat. And I'm just throwing out some words, okay? I'm not saying she exactly said that word for word. But let's face it, that's what you're getting at. Come on, girl. You're trying to say that it's okay to be obese. It can't hurt you. When people are leaving the community now because they're realizing, oh, it can hurt you. Come on, Victoria, come on.
Why on earth would we promote people walking around and looking like this?
Their name is...
It's a lot to read. Hold on. The issue is their legs is not something... the issue in their legs is not something that can be fixed with weight loss, diet, or exercise. They do exercise like 3 times a week. Not that it should matter. Y'all claim to be concerned for their health, but no, you're not. You're literally shaming them for a health issue that they literally have no control of. And even if they were just fat and didn't have a particular reason or health issue, y'all would still not be justified in the way you act about their body. They just don't really talk about their health because it doesn't matter. Our whole point is that fat people deserve to be treated like people, regardless of health or size. And I read it like that only because I'm just extremely mad right now. Trying to hold it. But Jordan is also realizing that her weight is hurting that. And maybe it's not due to her weight, but her weight definitely does not help that. Not at all. And I would be losing weight if I were Jordan. I would be doing anything I can, because that can be deadly. And that's stupid for you guys to just overlook that like that. Yes, her weight is a big issue with that because it's hurting it even more. Come on.
Jordan, they use they, he pronoun. I am so tired of seeing people come onto the internet and make comments about Jordan and their body, acting as if they have a clue what's going on in Jordan's body, what's going on in Jordan's life. Don't pretend like you're concerned for their health. You take their image, you make this video about them, misgendering them, giving people the platform to harass them, to be fatphobic, to harm them.
It's not. Will you stop the fatphobic word? Come on. That shit doesn't exist. You want it to exist. You want a reason to bitch and complain about everybody else around you. I feel like if they weren't obese, there would still be something to bitch about. Like, you're just an unhappy person who needs real help, who got their account taken away finally, and yet you still can't see why. Wow.
And then have the audacity to act as if you're just coming from a place of care. As a real life friend.
Well, am not coming from a place to care because it is extremely frustrating to hear you guys even just speak because of the amount of absurdity in it. Yeah, it gets a little frustrating. And some people can act a little too petty, such as myself. But that's only because I have been there. I know your line. I know you. Everybody does. You don't even have to be obese to you just have to be a human being who knows what's healthy, what's not, and it's pretty basic shit. You seem to be missing that though.
Of Jordan's who knows them and knows their life. I know that this year alone they've gone to 20 doctors to deal with their health.
And I bet all those doctors said lose weight. Lose weight.
Swelling in their legs is not fat, it's liquid, and they have been trying to get to the root cause of that for a year. Health issue.
And the things they eat, and the things they do probably don't help that.
Are none of your business and none of your concern. Just
then don't post it. It's that simple. Then don't post it. Make it private. Don't public it.
Love to mask your fat phobia with feigned concerns for health, but you're just being fatphobic and able. I am so over having my content responding to fat phobia be taken down while the actual
Really? Are you? Oh my God, come on, girl, come on. When are you going to get this? And how soon until this count is taken down? Like, when are you going to realize this? Hello? Victoria! Oops, didn't mean to do that. How do I take that off? Son of a bitch. Ah! Okay, there we go. Woo! Anyways, come on, girl. Come on. Work with us a little bit.
Fatphobic content stays up. Abusive behavior? What abusive behavior?
Oh my God.
Fat people come on this app consistently and get dehumanized day after day after day. But anytime we try and defend ourselves,
you're not defending yourself. You're calling out other people who don't even have anything to do with you. Are you kidding me? You're not defending yourself. This has everything to do with you want to be shown on the internet. You want your face seen. You think you're important enough to be someone who brings in this whole community as like you want to be a martyr. Like, come on, stop it. That's not going to happen. Go back to school. Go do what you're studying. Because this isn't going to happen. It's just not. Then lose the weight. Or stop posting. Either way, just pick one. Because it's not going to stop. And guess what? It's going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. The more people figure out, the more people find out about this community, no, it's not going to get better. And you're fighting, there's no war to fight. There's nothing to fight here. I have no idea what you're fighting. You're the only one right now ranting and raving about how you can't be fat and peace when you're publicly posting shit like this. You're not just existing. You're purposely poking at it. You're poking the bear. Come on, girl. You are. But why you can't see this? Holy shit.
Our content gets taken down. We get punished. Why is that? Why can a video stay up that is debating whether or not fat people deserve love? Who do you think you are debating?
It's not about if you deserve love. People are frustrated with you. With people in the fat acceptance community who keep posting dumb shit. We don't just attack people on the street who are obese. That's stupid. Nobody does that. You guys try to say that happens, but it doesn't. Come on. You're out here purposely showing your face, purposely speaking, purposely making it public. It's you.
Whether or not fat people deserve love or not. And why are you allowed to have that discussion on TikTok, on this platform, after countless of fat people are telling you how harmful and damaging that content is, yet our
Then don't post it. Don't.
content is the one that is taken down. We're the ones that are silenced. Why is that? I am so over.
I wonder why. The rest of her videos, there's not many. This is it. This is all it. They're not about the fat acceptance movement. They're more about her getting her boobs pierced and just really dumb stuff. So I thought we'd try to find anything like maybe a duet or something from her old account. Because when you type in FatFabFeminist, this is what comes up. And this account has been privated, but that's not her, as you can see the name. So we're going to go back to top and see what we can find.
I dreamt about being ill, having cancer, getting in a car crash. No, because I'm literally so shook right now. I grew up fat, I've always been fat, I'm fat now. And I never knew that it was a universal experience for young fat people to want to get cancer. Like, I used to dream about it.
Is this a real thing? Is this real people dreaming of having cancer?
It used to be like my dream, and then when I was 12, I got diagnosed with alopecia, which is what I have now. That's why I have no hair. And I was like, what? I thought it was like the universe's cruel joke. Like, you can have the no hair part of cancer, but not the weight loss part of cancer. And I used to like literally think like that. Obviously not now, but like
Why would you want cancer? Well, I've watched so many of my relatives die from cancer. I've watched them carried out in body bags. All of my aunts and uncles are dead now from cancer. My mom's like the only surviving one of that generation. And she has cancer. She's kind of in remission, I think. But I've watched 3 of them get carried out, and it's devastating. And why you would want to think about wanting to be skinny and on cancer, you're basically dying when you're skinny and having cancer. That's so sick in my mind to even think about it. It almost makes me want to cry, but this is just awful to even bring up. Why would you want to bring this up? Why would you even talk about this or even pray to have something like this? I don't think you understand just how awful it is. And unfortunately, in my family, it's hereditary. So me and my sister, or even my sons, could someday have that. So this is just disgusting to me. Disgusting. Why would you even post this? Why would you say this and post this?
you literally used to be like, okay, well, I'm bald anyways. Like, please cancer, come, I'll be skinny. Like, I thought about that all the fucking time. And so, yeah, this song definitely.
And yet she's smiling because it's funny to her. Because it's funny. It's a funny little memory. Not that you've actually witnessed someone being carried out of your house in a fucking body bag. You bitch.
It's fucking different, and this creator, my mutual, 100% agree with.
I'm glad you feel so fucking good, you bitch. Wow.
We'll have created terminology that will help explain the different.
So, as we all know, fatness exists on a spectrum, so fat people have created terminology that would help explain parts, the different, that would help explain parts, the different parts of the spectrum a little bit better. God, the spectrum.
Parts of the spectrum.
So here's why, as imperfect as labels,
They have a whole damn chart out there about how fat you are. And how the fatter you are, the better off you are fitting into this community. Like, come on.
I think that recognizing our relationship to some of these labels is extremely important. So I am someone who exists somewhere between a small fat to a mid-fat, and that means that for me, I have not experienced the same level of oppression or degree of oppression.
If you haven't experienced, then why are you bringing it up? Why are you defending this? God, you have a clear out of this community. You have a way to not want to talk about this community. Do not have to be a part of it. Why would you do that?
Oppression that comes with people who are super fats or infinity fats. One, in the movement for size inclusion, I am always included. When a fashion brand has their body positivity moment, their moment typically includes my.
She has nothing to do with the fat acceptance, yet she's sitting here defending them, saying, oh, I don't have to worry about that, but there are several people out there who do. Just don't bring it up. Don't. But why, Megan? Come on, girl. You look like a somewhat smart girl, so maybe don't talk about this. Don't bring. Girl, live your life. Don't bring them into it. If you have nothing to do with it, especially, like, I see these skinny bitches all the time talking about how what's healthier and pretty much basically defending the fat acceptance community. Like, why? Are you that starved for attention that you'd rather be friends with someone like that? Really?
Size. All brands that cater to plus sizes cater to my size. I am a proportionate petite plus size person, which means I have not had issues when flying on
And honestly, that's what I see. When I see thinner people defending the fat acceptance, that's all. I feel like people are looking for a way to find friends or feel like they're part of a community when they really aren't. And it makes no sense. Like, are they that desperate to have like some kind of? That just seems desperate to me. Like, desperate to have friends, desperate to have something. Like, why of all people would you defend fat acceptance? That doesn't even sound right. Fat acceptance. Look at that word. Look at those two words. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Had someone refuse to sit next to me. I've never been kicked off of a plane, and typically I can find seats where the seatbelt fits me. Most importantly, I have.
So then don't. You shouldn't even be worried about it. You shouldn't even be. Oh, God.
I've never been denied medical procedures because of my size. And I have never been denied a job because of my size.
This tweet the other day, it reads, the issue with living in a fat body is not that you're fat, it is how people treat you because you're fat.
Yo, when I tell you this shit is so fucking true, it is so fucking true. Prime example, story time. Now, I know you guys can't see me, but it's because my room is hella dark, but I had to do this video. I had to. So, in March, like the second week of March, I was in the hospital or whatever. Boom. These motherfuckers in there act like I couldn't do shit. They be like, oh, wow, you move around good. Bitch, I've been a big bitch all my life. What do you mean? I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. Then when you tell me that you work? What the fuck? Yes, I work. What do you think I do all fucking day? Like, what? Then, girl, why did I tell them that I drive? They almost lost their fucking shit. Like, what do you mean? I live in a town where I have to drive. What do you mean? Sound like you're stupid, son. This shit is annoying. Like, let us be. Don't be so fucking surprised that we do shit. We do shit, alright?
Okay, well, that is a little weird. That's a little wrong. That's to show you that there can be assholes out there. Yeah, there can be, most definitely. But I feel like the fat acceptance are purposely bringing up things. Like they're bringing the assholes to them. They're making it easier to find them. And they're purposely posting this shit to get a rise, to start shit, in my opinion. Because why else? It just seems stupid otherwise. Like it's a completely heinous subject. It's stupid. And yet I feel like it's for attention, but they're getting the wrong kind of attention, in my opinion.
So first of all, go watch that video if you haven't. Second of all, give FatFabFeminist
Well, the video has been taken down, thank God.
a follow if you don't already. She's one of my favorite
And her TikTok's gone too. Oopsie.
creators here on TikTok, especially in the fat acceptance world. Third of all, this. I spent literally my entire childhood, teenhood, and young adulthood waiting to live my life, waiting to lose weight, waiting to finally be in a body that I felt comfortable in, be in a body that I loved. And I genuinely just kept putting off my life.
And I have heard this too. It's easy to do that. I feel like this all boils down to you need help. You need real help. You need a therapist. You need a psychiatrist. Maybe even some inpatient time would help. I've done that. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes, you need it, and that's okay. But what you're bringing up and what you're trying to say is okay is really not. And you keep meshing it with how you feel inside, and you're just making a bigger mess by doing that. You're trying to promote it along with mental health, like good mental health, healthy mental health, and that's just not going to happen. Your body has a lot to do with how you feel, like everything you put in it, how big you are. You're fat. The fat in your body can eat at your bones, your organs. It's not good. It's not a good thing to have in your body. And it doesn't go good with mental health. Like it sucks. It does. It really does. But that means you need to get help then. You need the right help. Stop listening to people online. Stop listening to your friends. See a damn doctor.
Until I lost weight, until I got to a certain number on the scale. And that was my whole life. Every single time I thought about anything I wanted to do, I thought about my body.
But what you're doing now isn't okay either. It's not what the hell have you really learned?
Body size first, and I thought about how much I hated my body size and how I needed to alter my body size, and it was obsessive and dangerous and unhealthy, and it is.
And you probably weren't getting the right help either. You were just going by what everybody else was saying. Oh my God.
So much better on the other side of things, where I can care for my body, care for my health, without focusing on a number on a scale, without focusing on something arbitrary that isn't actually going to reflect health or wellness.
It may not reflect all that, but it does matter. It does matter if that number goes down. Yeah. Because it shows that you've been trying. It shows all your hard work is paying off. You don't even have to look at the scale. Just take care of yourself that you're not doing. And you're not. You're not. I can look at you and know you're not. I'm not an idiot. Like all your followers, I'm not an idiot.
Comfort or anything. And it's just, I don't know, I'm very thankful that I found people who are comfortable in fat bodies, that I found.
So it's one thing to be comfortable in your body, but it's completely different if you're comfortable and you're not doing anything to be better. It's, God, you can't possibly be comfortable in your body at a bigger size, and I'll tell you why. It causes pain. It causes health issues. Numerous things could go wrong. And even, when you're younger, maybe in your 20s, you might not notice it as much, but as you get older, you will. You will. And you'll start to see, oh shit, I maybe messed up. And it's not too late to turn things around. It really isn't. You're acting like it's just done. It's over with. It's been decided. No. No. It's never too late to change. That's the problem. You guys don't want to change. You're lazy. That's what I see. I see laziness. I don't see someone who wants to change, who wants to better themselves, who talks about all the healthy bullshit like they really do it, like they really care. That's bullshit. If you really cared about your mental health, you would care about your weight. If you cared about your weight, you would care about your mental health. It goes hand in hand. Come on.
That I refined movement, that I found the fat acceptance movement, that I found the fat liberation movement.
The fat liberation. I cannot get over that. What are you liberating? What? You're already big. What the hell are you talking about?
Because I spent my entire life waiting to live life.
And you still aren't. You still aren't. You don't even leave the house. You've mentioned that before. And you have to use something you actually have to use a wiper device because you can't reach back there. Do you really think that's a good way to live? You really think that how you're living right now is happy? Because I'm looking at the lines. It says, that's just a sad freaking way to live. Your life? Yeah, it must be. This is why you get up here and bitch. Because you're not happy.
And that's just such a sad fucking way to live. And I know there are plenty of people, including people on this app, that are on weight loss journeys that are waiting to live their life and wait.
It doesn't matter what you look like. Live your life, people. If you need to hear it, live your life. But keep in mind what it takes to live. Come on.
Waiting to enjoy their life until there is a magical number on a scale, and I think that that's just really, really fucking sad. And
I think your life is really sad. I think you sitting here trying to derail people is really sad. You're purposely trying to hurt other people because you're hurt. Get help.
The reason I talk about what I talk about and do what I do is because I know what that existence is like. And it sucks, and it's terrible, and it's so much better on this side.
See? Come to the dark side. Come to the dark side. Come on. Come one. Come all. Hate everybody and be big like us. Come on.